Lady Gaga branded an a-hole by animal rights activists for buying a new dog instead of adopting one. Now, I don't know if you remember, she offered $500,000 because her dog walker got shot and her dog got was absconded with. I never know. Did she ever get her dog back? I mean, homeboy got shot for that dog, and then she paid $500,000. She put up $500,000 for ransom for this poor thing, and I don't know if she ever got old Fido back. But the thing is, she's in love with French bulldogs, and I know French bulldogs because my mom used to be a breeder. And let me tell you, they're not healthy animals. They're bred to be unhealthy and to live kind of always in pain a little bit. Their faces are all smushed up, their eyeballs pop out, they got their tear ducts sometimes pop out and you got to push them back in. They can't breathe half the time. They overheat. I mean, these are not healthy animals, and Lady Gaga is obsessed with them. And rather than giving a perfectly good dog a new lease on life, she continues to buy animals. Lady Gaga is a wretched human being who loves to abuse animals. She says she hates fur. She hates fur. She would never wear fur. But I think that there's a picture of what she does wear. She wore, oh, here she is with her leather jacket. So here's the skin of an animal. Not she won't wear fur though. And she has her two French bulldogs who have their little slave bracelets on. They got their little brackets on so you can clip a clip a little leash on them anytime you want. And here she is in her meat dress. There's the meat dress, the thing for which I will never forgive her. The meat dress. Am I the only one who remembers the meat dress? She thought she was so cutting edge, and she said that young people might not like it, and she respects that, but people should also respect her because she thinks that when other people see a petty piece of flesh, she sees a pièce de résistance. What did she say, actually? She did call it something. She said, when I see the flesh, I don't wear fur, she says. Um, Oh, a museum pièce de résistance. That's what she said. You see a carcass, I see a museum pièce de résistance. It sounds better when you say it in French, but I am truly sorry to fans who are upset by this. It's a fair and applaudable feeling about the health and safety of animals. I respect your views. Please respect mine. If your view is that animals should be slaughtered so that well, first, raped, bred and slaughtered so that you can make a little fashion statement, that is not a position or view that I can respect at all. I can't respect that at all, Lady Gaga. I'm supposed to respect your view that slavery is cool, that you think slavery is cool. I'm not cool with that. That's like, imagine somebody in the South going, I really, you should respect my views. I know that you're against owning owning black people, but you should respect my views too. I think it's okay. So you should respect me. No, that's not how it works. Respect animals. Oh, it's such an applaudable feeling to care about animals. What an applaudable feeling. She's such a disgusting person. Lady Gaga has been a known lover of the dog breed for years, and in 2021, she offered a $500,000 reward after her dog walker was shot, and her two French bulldogs were stolen in an attempted robbery. Attempted robbery. So did they took the dogs? The dogs went missing. So I guess she got them back. Yeah. The organization also said there are about 70 million homeless dogs and cats in the United States, and the crisis will not end unless breeders stop churning out litters and strict spay and neuter laws start being enforced. PETA also pointed out how animal shelters are overflowing with wonderful animals, many of whom are considered purebreds. If you want a purebred, go to the pound. pick yourself up a purebred. Stop buying them so that people stop breeding them. This is what bothers me, man. Like when people talk about, I had some high and mighty new vegan, some Johnny come lately vegan started talking trash about PETA this morning. If you caught the morning show, you probably got me you saw me a little peeved about that, and talking about euthanasia, and of course an accident that happened back in like 2016 or 2017. um, some it's a famous case where a dog was euthanized that shouldn't have been euthanized. But always the euthanasia numbers are brought up when you're talking about PETA, who's calling out Lady Gaga. And you have to see, like, how is it that you're able to, like, how frustrating must it be for PETA to constantly be criticized for euthanasia when it's her fault? It's Lady Gaga's fault. It's people like her who continue to buy animals and perpetuate the slave trade and the pet trade, and and because PETA has to clean up the mess, they get all the flack. So yeah, the fact that they call him an a-hole, I think it's totally okay. Yes, I think it's okay to call her an a-hole.